raise of hand, how many of you can relate to this situation? You're standing in front of a closet which is fully packed, but you still feel like you don't have anything to wear. You scroll into Netflix for 3 hours just to quit and move on to YouTube. Anyone? Yes. We live in a world where we can do almost anything. Choices. Thousands of songs, hundreds of career paths, plenty of ways to spend your Friday night. But yet, at the end of the day, we are not satisfied. Let me explain you this through interesting 3 different stories. Our parents, they never had this problem. For an example, my dad, if he wants a blue jeans, he went to the shop and the shopkeeper says, "We have blue jeans." That's it. Very simple. Blue jeans. So he buys the blue jeans and it's there for 50 years and I'm pretty sure it's still there in the cupboard as a, treasured thing. But now I go into a shop, there's freaking 74 types of blue. There's light blue, dark blue, navy blue, this blue, that blue, emotionally unavailable blue. And to a point where I chose the right blue, there's more choice. They have cargo pants, they have cargo pants with 16 pockets, they have cargo pants with 24 pockets, they have bell-bottom jeans, they have slim fit. And that's when I'm getting stressed to choose a simple trouser. We have a lot of choices. At the same time, we have a lot of confusions. But then back then, they had fewer choices. But one thing that they had was mental peace. Swartz, the psychologist who coined the word paradox of choice, he explained that a lot of choices should apparently make us happier, but then rather it does the exact opposite. And he also said that lots of choices not only confuse us, but also paralyze us. Let me explain you a very funny story that I got paralyzed publicly because I had too many choices. Simple. I went to buy toothpaste, guys. So the sole purpose of buying toothpaste is just to have all 32 teeth inside my mouth. But then, Cargills, they have 40 different toothpastes. They have mint, you know what? They have mint, cool and fire. And then they have anti-cavity, antibacterial, antifungal. You know what? There's one thing called Himalayan herbs with bamboo charcoal. And right when I turn to the right side, there's a big screen saying, "Closer," brings people closer. If you want a new girlfriend, get closer. Damn. At this point, I don't want a toothpaste. I'm questioning my entire 23 years of existence. It's a simple toothpaste. So I just got Cloga, not Colgate. I came to the counter with a heavy heart. A toothpaste and a heavy heart. Why? Because I felt like something in my mind said there is a 99.99999% of me getting a girlfriend when I use Colgate. And maybe 3.9876% whiter teeth and 5.7% of nice smile. But then, I had no choice. When you think things can't get even worse, there comes social media. Social media is a platform where each and every decision of yours get compared with others, right? So I go to a party and I decide to flex about how cool the party is. So I take my phone out, go through Instagram, here comes Vinula in another party, and suddenly I feel like, oh God, this is Oscars. Sydney Sweeney, Zendaya, Tom Holland, everyone's there. And now I feel like I have chosen the wrong happiness. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are all so caught up in overthinking and overanalyzing of what we didn't choose. And we forgot to actually enjoy what we actually chose. So here's the story. The people who are happy, they are not the ones with the perfect choice. Because from childhood, we are manufactured in a way that we always want the perfect thing. We want the perfect life partner. We want the perfect goal. We want the perfect career. Perfection, perfection, perfection. But at the end of the day, perfection is a moving target. It's like an iPhone. You buy an iPhone today, and then next week iPhone releases another iPhone which has an extra camera that can probably look through your soul. Pointless, right? So what I thought yesterday was, let's forget about perfection. Let's choose something that chooses myself, which can let me enjoy the entire process of it. Because that's the entire point of living, right? So, as a conclusion, I'll tell you one thing. Every time you're confused with 200 Netflix series, 40 toothpaste and 74 shades of blue, calm down, choose one and make it perfect for yourself. Because at the end of the day, you are very strong and you will know that you are not in this illusion of getting the perfect decision and the perfect choice that you always wanted. So, let's calm down for a bit. Let's take a moment and chill. Because life is not a buffet where you have to try everything. It is more like a home-cooked meal. Easy, simple, imperfect, but truly yours. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.